today. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, Justin, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the...
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On first down, Dawkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
A first look now for Darrington Evans.
Darrington Evans, the Titan.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flushed out right. He may try. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ryan Tannehill. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Now Tannehill. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Pick 6 is starting to be old hat for Peters. He had 3 of these to lead the NFL in 2019, and he comes up with another here.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York taking a look at the play. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And that one will fall incomplete.
2nd and goal.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. That is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
3rd and goal, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So we reach halftime. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in the end zone. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the 7th-year running back, it's Le'Veon Bell.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The tackle made by
Tackled by Christian Fulton.
a gain of 4. It's
An option handoff here to Dobbins.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Landry.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man complete.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there. And an additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Bell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
The ball carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Titans.
They'll try again with Bell. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
On the stop. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Jackson now. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
They'll run on 1st down. Dawkins, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dawkins, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Dawkins, the ball carrier.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 46.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing now is Jackson. He's going to look deep for more. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. That catch is number 819 of his career. It ties him with Hall of Famer Steve Largent.
Who did things largely below the radar? Not this guy. 819 catches, that speaks loudly in volumes.
Tannehill throwing complete there to Humphries.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Pernell McPhee always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Tannehill now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34 yard.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now Jackson.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A 54-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Well, going into the